Not that B bomb site. When you talk about just the retake scenarios that go on there, who's able to come out on top? Who can win those offenses? Right away, you see how aggressive Florida's getting, just right up the middle of the map. You have Pristini, you have Havoc. Pristini going in for the first blood, but it goes to his brother.
He said, brother, I'm coming! I'm coming! But Arceus gets the final lap, but the trade does come through. Quick 4v4. Scump tries to pick up the slack, just barely able to stay alive behind those pipes and get back.
Yeah, and I think because Scump doesn't go down, Envoy's able to pick up Havoc, who was putting those shots in him. Still have Frosty in a solid position. Maybe he can make the play for Florida. Huntsmen just taking their time, right? Because it's just so difficult to defend this B bomb site. You have to either push up towards that rock or sort of play around a 50-50 where you have to try to guess when they're planning.
Yeah, towards B. It just feels like it's like luck half the time. Like, what timing do you get?
And behind this timing, because they've taken so long, the two players of Crates have just backed all the way up. I mean, look at the position of Mox right now. He's not even close to this bomb site. Bomb not going down yet, and that's actually going to give them time to work their way through. But this is what I was talking about, right? I mean, they have to try to find the bomb planner, and that's going to bait him through. Formal, he's going to get that on the skies. It all comes down to Mox. A clean round for Chicago.
Oh, they play at the time and never even need to get the bomb planted, Joe.
Yeah.
They just locate the kills. Were you surprised by how deep Mutineers backed it up?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in the 3 versus 4, you almost have to take a risk, right? They just try to stack a site. You know, they're thinking maybe Chicago rotates it. But I think it just comes down to that first blood, right? And a big first round out of Envoy. 3 kills already.
Pristini just spotting for information. It was pretty aggressive from Huntsmen towards B for a moment, but Luce all the way pushed up. That's Envoy. Just
Pristini, he found an opening. Pristini found an opening. He smoked himself out. If we can hop on board with Pristini, finds the first blood.
He gets through and gets the kill, but aggressive on the other end of things at the site was Envoy, who puts it in a 4v4. But what a play from Pristini to get right up the gut.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing around that and just smokes himself out, runs through the smoke. And you see his positioning towards those lower bathrooms. Bomb goes down. Now 4 versus 4. Well, maybe a 3 on 3. And I just don't know. Pristini, he's about to go on the flank here as well.
Dead silence pops. And they're not ready for it. He can't quite finish the kill. That nade's going to back himself up as he didn't get quite the angle he wanted. Now he goes to repeat, gets the timing. Arceus will drop. Can't get the re-snap onto Gunless. All on Frosty. Last alive to make the play in a 1 versus 2. There's only 20 seconds on the clock. He can still make this play.
That's doable. He's going to have to get 1 kill.
Oh, the smoke.
Yeah, nice smoke to hang on to. Gunless going for the defuse. Formal watching over him, but the kill comes in. He plays the time, and Frosty has clutched it for Florida.
I thought the smoke was just enough to force him out of the spot where he had cover. But it ends up almost helping him, right? He can get the angle towards the bomb. But my first thought is that smoke screws him, but it gave him the angle. It allowed him to cross.
It's where the bomb was planted too, right? They can't stretch it behind the site. He's all the way out in the open, so as soon as he gets through, it's just a couple of shots. And Formal not there to get on the bomb.
A nice clutch from Frosty. Ties this up. Right up the middle of the bathrooms.
Oh, that nade, oh no.
No.
That's a second bad nade.
Just put the nades away. Look at that stack around bathrooms right now for Huntsmen. They've got 3 players there, but Sky still has this high ground. Can he catch the bomb planner? He's still got Deddy Pop for a second. I thought he was going to peek it behind the Deddy, but he should be able to catch the kill. Should be able to get the kill as Gunless tries to back it up. Nice patience by Skies.
Yeah, but it's the bathroom stack from the Huntsmen. I mean,
it's a urinal for each right now.
Numbers go the way of Chicago as Scump and Arceus. They get 3 on the board, all down to Havoc.
Scump's got the angle. Yeah, they're all just back to back in there. Hey, you guys, let's get in the showers. It works out.
Worked out. Yeah, building Team Cam.
Yeah.
But what? One offensive round, you get 3 from Envoy. That one, you get 3 from Scump. But really, the story of Gunrunner typically is who can win that defense? Who can separate themselves?
Christini, peekaboo in the vent, but it's Envoy again with the first blood. Right up mid he goes. He's just sprinting to bathrooms or green, depending on the spawn. Christini answers back, but still going to be a deficit for the Mutineers. How can they bring this back?
Watch Pristini. He's going to try to put pressure towards the A side again. Try to get behind Chicago.
It's close to dead silence, too. Very close.
Yeah, and I think Scump was watching the cross, but did they spot him? It looks like they may have spotted Pristini. It looks like you can see all the arrows sort of back their way on up.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely spotted with the way they're playing this.
But just because of the distraction, you had Gunless, who was almost out on his own towards the B side.
Look at all the white arrows. They all turn for him. Well, dead silence won't help you there.
Yeah, no, I see your feet.
It's his shins and ankles just decimated by the M4 bullets of Formal. 25 seconds to go. The plant is going to be in there. How do they play this behind it? Frosty wants to get aggressive. He gets up top. I think he had dead silence top. Formal snaps around the edge. Can't take it. The trade there, but Mox is still up now in a 1 versus 1 against Arcides. 35 seconds to go. Mox just gets away. He spotted the push. All the pressure on Arcides to be aggressive here. Mox just has to play the time.
He knows it as well, but he has to be worried about the defuse. He's going to peek it from middle. Just going to spot him. He gets away again.
He's just going to stick it. He's just going to stick it. Mox has got a peek. Mox has got a peek, and the timing is there. That's a big 2v3 from Frosty and Mox.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like the push was just a little off from Chicago. It felt like Formal went a little too quick with his teammates behind him. Frosty's up top, and obviously the trade comes in, but...
Good internal clock there from Mox, though. Yep. To get the peak just in time to get him off it. Some of these rounds, man. Mayhem. All across the map is the nades flying on through. Envoy, who we've seen fly more often than not, playing a little bit slower this round.
Now, Chicago have done this a few times on defense, right? You know that, or on offense, you know the defensive team is trying to get aggressive, and sometimes they get a little too aggressive, giving you a free pick. A lot of presence around green. One player worried about the flank.
Formal has dead silence. Arcides has it ready to go. Arcides is going to pop it. Dead silence in, but he might be dead. Going to get caught, trapped between 2 players. Formal drops as well. Mutineers clutching up. Gunless may be the nade enough to give him a chance in this round, but it's just going to be a 1 versus 3 now with 25 seconds to go. He's got to work the plan. Another big one-on-one win. Can it be the ace in the clutch from Gunless? It cannot. Swiftly shut down by Mutineers. Another round on the board is Arcides, man. I thought when he pops that mid-map, maybe he can make the play with Deddy, but he gets tagged instantly.
He doesn't expect Pristini inside of the vent room. I mean, that's what happens when you have a slow offensive round and don't fight for mid-map control. I mean, maybe if Florida gets a little too aggressive, they find one, but when it comes down to it, they can all just sort of make those trades a little bit easier.
I think he expected him. I think that's who he was going to push, but he got tagged from behind as soon as he goes to make the play, so he's just scrambling away. As Pristini gets the angle, as he gets a call from his teammate, he just gets caught.
That's big. That's the first defensive round win of this game. Can Chicago respond?
Pristini, he uses dead silence as he's pushing out the crates. He might get the first blood. He's able to do just that. The dead silence pop, the push top crates, the kill.
The bomb's planted as well. I mean, I just love this from Pristini. He is just pushing it. He just doesn't care. I mean, we've seen it a few times hurt them, but he is stuck to his guns, finding those first bloods.
Numbers, the Mutineers still. The odds increase ever more. Gunless again trying to be the hero, but Frosty finds him from behind. Back-to-back rounds now for Mutineers. Well, 3 in a row, right, for Mutineers. 4-2 edge. I'm just curious if they win this, what Pristini's going to do on stage.
I'm sure on both sides you'll see a lot of love.
A lot of respect, yeah, a lot of respect. But I'd love to see him do what he said, though. I'm screaming in your face.
Just do it for the show. It's just for the show.
Chicago have got to get this round. They have to. And Skies with the first blood. They combine the nades and Gunless. Taken out so quickly. Envoy able to get away. I think takes maybe some friendly fire as he hits the edge as well, but he stays up. Caught with a nade out. Mox and Pristini chained together. 2 Skies swords forward. Huntsmen are crumbling. They are falling before our eyes. One more round needed for Florida.
And it just starts with that first blood. I mean, what we've seen from Chicago a few times is they've had some solo offenses. This time, they just don't worry about it. They get aggressive. Envoy uses Dead Silence, tries to get to the crates, but yeah, the first blood from Gunless, and then they just pounce on out, use their numbers advantage. Now 4 rounds in a row for Florida.
Huntsmen, your London champs, at risk of not getting back to the final. They have to rip off 4 straight rounds. We know it's possible. We just saw the Mutineers do it. But the first blood, again to the Mutineers. It's Frosty with the opening pick. Formal backing up with Dead Silence. Sight control over to Mutineers. Again, just picking them apart.
And when there has to be trades, there's not trades. There's just not trades.
Arcitys and Gunless. It all falls to them to try and clutch up. 2v3.
They all go. They all just go forward. They're trying to flank. 2v2 now.
This is the type of momentum shift.
You still have Havoc as well. Havoc
that
inside
they need.
A good spot.
Mox is set up deep. Connects on the shots. It's all to Arcitys to try and clutch. He can't do it! As Florida get the W, Pristini wins the battle versus brother. And there's the hype. Nothing but love between Pristini and Arcitys, but what a series. Yeah, I mean, for the first time
he gets
they
hyped
match
up, and then it's like you see him, and it's like, ah, shoot.
And you see their mom, like, what a mix of emotions that's got to be. No matter what, one was going home a loser. That's got to be tough. But if anything, you know, as the pair, you saw Arcitys win. Now can Pristini do it? Can he get the W? What a moment between these two.
Well, we're going to take a look at Game 5 stats. And Pristini, I mean, we talked about it. He was just imposing his will on the map. He was just so fast. He stuck to his guns, 9 kills. It felt like Florida just had such a massive lead in those first bloods, and they take advantage of it.
Pristini versus Arcitys.